Oh, hi. How are you? Wait a minute. Why am I wearing a mask in my own home? Well, hello there. Here we are again. And as you can plainly see, I am not at the school. Nope, we finished China, and so I thought I would give it a clean cut, a new start. So I thought, I'm going to do this from my house. So here we are, my office area is behind me, and I'm sitting in my family room. We are beginning a study of Mesoamerica. Mesoamerica, you may ask? Where's that? Well, let me tell you. Mesoamerica is what we now today know as Mexico, Central America, and South America. Yes, we can think of it as the area that is sandwiched between two giant land masses of North and South America. And in between were these great nations, these prosperous nations. The Mayans, the Aztecs, and the Incas. These were not civilizations I would think of when I think of the Dark Ages. So today, we're starting new. We're starting over. We're starting something different. Let's put on our sleuth hats, get our magnifying glasses, and let's study Mesoamerican medieval times. Hello, you're joining me in the jungles of Mesoamerica. That's right, I've traveled to check out the place where the Incans and the Mayans and the Aztecs lived for thousands of years. This is not a very hospitable place to live, as you can see. Living on a hillside, mountains, jungles, very difficult. Yet these people, these ancient people, were able to live in such an environment. Can you imagine farming on the side of a mountain? Yes, that's exactly what they did. The people, the Incan people of South America, or Chile to be exact, living in the Andes Mountains, built terraces, which are like very large steps. But these terraces were big enough for them to build farms on, to put fields on, to grow things like potatoes and corn and chilies. This was part of their diet. Of course, there was probably meat out there that they hunted and they ate. This is a great people, because when we think of living in this type of environment, it's not a place where I would want to live, and yet they made it home. They used their intuition, their geniuses. They used their brains, their smarts. They used what they knew, what they observed, to build great civilizations, great cities amongst all of this inhospitable land, with cities built on islands in the middle of lakes. These people were creative, and they also had aqueducts bringing fresh water into their cities. They had 10-story buildings, stone buildings, almost like they used for temples. sort of like the pyramids, but with steps that they would go to the top. We're going to look at the geography. So I've been standing on this hillside to give you an idea of what it was like. There were jungles, mountains. They were between two continents of South America and North America. The people that lived between the Atlantic and the Pacific Ocean. An isthmus, if you will, between two land masses. We're going to look at the people that survived this time. What today is now Mexico, Central America, and South America, the western part of South America in the Andes Mountains, which run along the west coast of South America, the Pacific on its banks. Well, I'm off for more adventures. We'll see you. Wow, that was a crazy trip down to the Mesoamerica area. When I was in Central America, it was raining, it was pouring, and it was hard to get some good footage. But I got it. We were able to talk. It wasn't the best of conditions, but I can only do what Mother Nature gives me. And so hopefully you learned something about the way of life, the geography, and we'll be looking at that this week. So have a good week. We will see you next time. Don't forget to always wash your hands, stay 6 feet apart, or if you're up north, that would be 2 meters, and always wear your mask. Except when you're inside, at your own house, then you don't need that. We'll see you next time. It's my favorite part.